All right. I'm here with Mr. Big Pipes. Thank you for joining me today on Grady TV. How are you?
Doing well, sir.
All right. Mr. Big Pipes is an IRL streamer. You can catch him sometimes riding his motorcycle around different vehicles and things like that. Hangs out in his garage a lot, I think. Um,
I, I
but,
live in a I live in a race car.
oh, yeah. It's the one behind you there.
Yeah, I sleep in a race car.
Is that a
What do you
new
sleep?
one? Seems like you
No,
used to have
no,
like an older
it's
one.
not.
Okay.
No, and actually, it's actually like a Simpsons joke from when Millhouse's dad got a divorce. He's like, "I sleep in a race car. Where do you sleep in?"
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, Homer's like, "I sleep in a bed with my wife." He's like, "Oh,
Whereabouts are you from
um,
originally?
yeah, born and raised St. Louis, Missouri."
Okay, St. Louis. What was your life like there? Do you have any family? Like, what was your parents and did you have any brothers and sisters?
I do.
What was your home life like? Was it just an average existence, or?
Well, I mean, growing up was really tough. Uh, I grew up, St. Louis, Missouri is a rough place. I grew up. I actually like St. Louis City is an independent city. I grew up in St. Louis County. Well, if you know about independent cities, like there are these like it's like Baltimore and DC are independent cities and shit.
Right.
So it's like I grew up in St. Louis County. I grew up in West St. Louis County, place called Chesterfield, Missouri, and it wasn't easy, man. It wasn't easy. It's like I saw things that like I feel like most people have never seen in their life. It's like,
Like gang violence, or?
well, let me put it this way. It's like in the all right, growing up in the mid '90s, late '90s in Chesterfield, Missouri, there were years where my dad uh, didn't make 100,000, or maybe he barely made $100,000 a year. My mom worked in admin for a private university, but we it's not like they had their own lives going on. But let me put it this way: I had neighbors who were twins, and when they turned 16, uh, sure, they got a brand new Mercedes, but they only got one. They had to share that car
Yeah.
between.
It was like a middle class, I guess, white neighborhood.
No, so actually, I grew up like I kind of grew up in poverty. Like I
Oh,
totally
you
grew up.
did.
That was a rib. That was a joke.
All right. So, what was your school life like?
Like great.
Were you popular?
I mean, it's like I don't know. Let me think back on it. I was the fucking smartest kid in the class, and I was the tallest kid in the class. So
So we're talking about when you're first going to school. Um, Sounds like your life might have been bad. Did you suffer any kind of abuse, or was it just poverty?
not really.
Not
I don't
really.
know. I'm trying to think of what. I mean, it's like my parents are like crazy narcissists who have never like come to terms with it.
Yeah.
So, that's weird. It's like I remember like I watched Faces of Death in second grade with my dad. Like,
Oh
and
yeah.
my brothers did that before. They're like, yeah. They're like, what the fuck? Like, imagine going to second grade and being like, yeah, like, hey teacher, I saw like a monkey get bashed with a mallet and they ate his brains and shit.
Your parents kind of treat you like a friend instead of a kid or something.
Oh god, I'd say more as like a like looking in the mirror at themselves and being like, I hate myself.